Hey, what is up my noobs? It's Hordeforlife here bringing out a new video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys another guide, and this guide is going to be how to beat Beast Mastery Hunters. Now first of all, sorry that I haven't brought out a video in over 2 weeks. I did bring out that Veteran of the Horde video 2 days ago. The reason why I haven't brought out a video in a while is because my mic was messed up. It wasn't working whatsoever. So I had to get a new one, and I hope this mic is a lot better than the last one, because it did cost a bit of money. And yeah, so this is a good new mic, and yeah, let's get into the guide. Now first of all, Beast Mastery Hunters are probably one of the hardest classes to beat as a warrior. It is insanely hard, because the Beast Mastery Hunter, he has many different ways that he can beat a warrior. He's got just many different ways, so you can't always depend on it. A warrior, it's extremely hard, but the majority of the time, if you use this rotation, you will win, because Malivahunter here, he's a 2.2k, he's in 3v3s, 1.9k in 2v2s, and he's insanely geared as well. He's just an amazing hunter, so most likely you won't find hunters as hard as him. Now first of all, I'm going to show you my talents and glyphs. Oh, one sec, before I go into that, Malivahunter, I found him on YouTube. He has his own YouTube channel, Malivahunter. That's his YouTube channel. It's very easy to find him. I'll put the link into the description. Go check out his YouTube channel. He makes a lot of glyphs or guides in how hunters can beat other classes. He does some great 3v3. He makes great gameplay. Great gameplay. That's what I'm gonna say. He makes great gameplay. So yeah, if you check out his channel if you want to see it. Now I'm going to get into the guide. Here are the talents that you need. Now I had to respec a lot. I needed to change a lot of my talents, because it was very hard to beat him with the usual Warbringer, Second Wind, Shockwave, Mass Spell, Reflect, Avatar. I had to go Stormbolt, and I had to go Safeguard. Now double time is needed, because you're going to get trapped a lot, and if he's the Spider Pet, you're going to get trapped even more. You're going to be slowed a lot of the time, so it's going to be very hard to stay on the warrior, so you're going to need to go double time. Second Wind, you're going to need that, because you're not going to be on the warrior or on the hunter a lot of the time to count on independent victory, so Second Wind is what you need. Staggering Shout is good. Piercing Howl is good as well. I would go either one of them. Either one of them is fine. Shockwave, you do need that, because if you go Dragon's Roar, he's got many options to trinket. He can trinket your charge, he can trinket your Staggering Shout, he can trinket your Piercing Howl. Shockwave is the way to go. Also, if he does Stampeding Roar, you can Shockwave his pets, and then it will only count for a 20-second stun if you get all of them. Blade Storm, he can just easily use Deterrence, so I would stay Shockwave. Safeguard, I will show you why you need that in a minute. Stormbolt, if your Heroic Leap is on cooldown and your 2 charges, Stormbolt, and he's used all his cooldowns, you need to Stormbolt him to stun him, so you can get on him and disarm him. Now then, I'm going to show you the glyphs that you need. First of all, here's the big mistake that a lot of warriors use. They don't use Glyph of Long Charge. Now this helps out a lot. I know it only says 5 yards, but that can be a huge difference when the hunter is trying to get away from you. The simple reason is, if the hunter gets max range away from you, he's going to demolish you. You need to be on the hunter in order to beat him, and you need to get this glyph so you get closer to him. You'll also need Bull Rush to get more rage, so you can use your Heroic Strike or your Hamstring to slow him, and yeah, Hindering Strikes to slow him with your Heroic Strike, do damage and slow. Now here I'm going to show you how to open on a hunter. First, you want to, he's going to start off in camo, so you want to Heroic Leap onto him that will break the camouflage, and most likely what all hunters will do is they will use a Scatter Shot. Now I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, now then, here is what Scatter Shot is going to look like. He is in camouflage, so you can't see him. Well, you can see him like that, and the only way to break it is to Heroic Leap. Now, as soon as you Heroic Leap onto him, most likely he is going to use his Scatter Shot. So here's what it's going to look like. Gonna heroic leap, and there you go. You're disoriented for 3 seconds. And then most likely he is going to use his frost trap. Now what you want to do there is you want to trinket it ASAP. Otherwise he's going to get to mass range and just demolish you. As you can see there, what the hunter will do is you'll heroic leap onto him to break his camouflage, and then he will use his scatter shot. Then he will use his frost trap. Now you want to trinket that ASAP. Get out of that so he can't get to mass range. Then you charge him and slow him. Now what he's going to do there is he's going to probably use his master's call. Now this does basically, it's getting rid of all snares and slows. So if you want to use your staggering shout, he's going to use his master's call and get rid of that. Then he's going to disengage, and by most hunters will have this talent. The talent is narrow escape. He's going to disengage, and then I'm going to be stunned in that place for 8 seconds, and he can DPS me and I can't do anything. But this is why you go safeguard. Here is the macro which you need to do, or which you need to have to get out of that. Right there. Copy this banner and use it. Basically what it is you can just use it. I'll go and show you what it is. So here is what the hunter's disengage looks like. He's going to disengage, and then you are trapped in place for 8 seconds. There you go. What you want to do is you want to use that macro and safeguard that, and then you're out of the trap. Then you want to continue on the hunter, slow him down, and continue with your rotation. Just remember, that is the macro. Pause the video now, make that macro, and that will save you from the trap. Another thing that you need to do against a hunter is use your commanding shout. Commanding shout will give you stamina instead of using your battle shout for attack power. The reason for this is the hunter's going to be attacking you more than you're attacking him. So you're going to need that little bit of extra health. I think it's like 10,000, 20,000 extra health. So it's going to help you out a bit. You're going to want to use your commanding shout then for the fight. Another thing is you're going to have to use your defensive cooldowns. If you don't know what they are, just take a look at this. Use shield wall, use rallying cry, use demoralizing banner, use spell reflect, use spell reflect, and then you want to go into your defensive stance. Now you do this when you're low in health and the hunter's on you and he's going to nuke you. You want to use that. So by using that, your second wind is going to regenerate health, and it's going to be hard for him to get you down because all them defensive cooldowns, you'll be safe. And also, as soon as you get on the hunter and you see that he's used one of his cooldowns, you want to disarm him. That will get him off. He won't be able to attack you for 4 seconds, and then after that's up, you most likely want to use your shockwave. Another great tip against the hunter is to fear him when your health is low. Now normally if you can, you should try and save your fear for when the stampede comes, and then you can fear him as well as all the pets. So then he's just used up his stampede. His pets are going to be feared for 8 seconds. But if you're getting low and you don't have a disarm, the best thing to do would just fear him. This will make him, he will be feared for 8 seconds in place, and that will give you, say, 8 multiplied by 3, 16, 24, 24% extra health. If you're below second wind, that's going to give you a lot of help by fearing the hunter. So yeah, if you're like on 10% health, fear him ASAP, and then you'll get that 24% health back. That is just about everything that I have told you how to beat a hunter. I'm going to show you 3 duels between me and Malivah here, and I hope you enjoy. Now before I show you these 3 duels, I just want to let you know Malivah is by far, no doubt, the best hunter I've ever dueled in Mists of Pandaria. I think even in Cataclysm I've never fought a hunter like him. He's absolutely insane. It's just crazy. It took me hours to figure out how to beat him. Normally Beast Mastery hunters didn't take too long to beat them. A lot of them were better than you, but once you dueled them for a while, you figured out their rotation. It was pretty easy to beat them. But with this guy, no. Damn, it was hard to beat him. It took me ages to figure out how to beat him. Even going to his YouTube channel and ask him that. It was just crazy. So here you go, guys. I'm going to show you the 3 duels between me and Malivah here. Hope you enjoy. See you soon. So there you have it. That was me dueling Maliva, the best hunter on my server, or crossover wise, and I really hope this guide helped you. As always, Hordeforlife here. Thanks for watching.